Hello everyone, welcome back to House Gnome Gaming. We are continuing with our Frostpunk Winterhome playthrough. We have completed all of our required items. We are now working on our optional ones. We need to try and send 500 people to the Dreadnought, try and send 5,000 food rations, and try and get 2 more decks converted. So we're going to work on that today. We may not get everything done today or at all, but we'll do our best. So we can't do any more research because we have torn down our research facilities. We can pass laws, but there's not really anything else for us to pass. We don't want House of Pleasure or dueling because that costs us people, and people are at a premium right now. And there's no point in building the temple or the field kitchens or public penance. Everybody's hope and discontent's going to stay down. There's not much we can do about that. So we just have to work with what we have at this point. Dreadnought fueled. Sir, we've filled the Dreadnought with coal. From now on, we can start it when you give the order. We can raise its capacity by converting decks to cabins and send more people and food rations, but people are getting more anxious by the day. Some people may try to get to the Dreadnought without permission. This might endanger the evacuation. If we don't have enough cabins and food for everyone, we'll suffer from illness and starvation during our journey. You must decide when to launch the Dreadnought to safely evacuate those on board. So, we are at the point now where we can launch it. We have enough cabins and enough food for the number of people that we have on board. But let's go ahead and try and send as much as we possibly can. So what we're going to want to try and do is, we don't have a ton of food left. We've got 990 and there's 329 people left. We don't need quite as much coal production anymore. So let's go ahead and so we've got the Faith Keepers there, factory there. How many sick do we have? 5. So obviously, if we can only send 500 people and we've got 286 on there and there's 329 left, not everybody's going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle the factory. That will get us back some of our items that we built. And that will give us a steam core, which we can then use to upgrade the cabin level. I'm also going to shut down this house of healing. Move those 2 workers over there. We have 2 cookhouses going. This one must not be fully staffed. And we're having a surplus of 300 and 300 food per day. So we will send food and steel and people, and that's all we can do. But we're not going to send any people for a couple days. We've got 6 days left before we absolutely have to launch the Dreadnought.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
But I think at this point, no matter what, we're going to launch it at the end of this episode. We're going to make this the final episode so that we can get the ending, because at this point, it's just basically trying to get food, steel, and keeping people from running away. Sir, with the mood in the city so low, people are desperate to flee for the Dreadnought before it's full. Some of them have raided the stockpiles, stealing 264 food rations and 92 wood to equip themselves for the journey, should we stop them from leaving. We let them go. Hope will fall and some people will leave. We use lethal force, people will get hurt, and some may die. Let's stop them. 3 people killed, 15 people wounded. Well, we have room for all of you in our lovely house of healing. Don't try and run away. Right, I'm going to launch the Faith Keepers Processional to get that hope bonus, and then I'm going to tear the Faith Keepers down. At this point, they're just going to hurt people, trying to stop them from running away. So we're not going to bother with that. We're going to send some more food. Okay, that's enough for 4 cabins. So we'll send that. And then we're looking at another 900 food rations. So let's...
The day ends. It's off time.
kill this one. And we'll max these out. And how many empty houses do we have that we can tear down? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Generator is shutting down, per usual. And this is just going to happen now. That's all there is to it. This generator is on its last legs. No, we can't keep this bloody thing going. It's dying. That's why we're evacuating people. Get those 2 engineers. Yes, you do have to get out of here while you still can. And yes, the heat will run out soon. You won't survive, you're correct. Those last 2 engineers on there.
What time? Get moving.
Alright, everybody's warm enough with just the heaters. Okay, transport has reached the dreadnought. Alright, let's get the last bit of provisions that we need. There we go, maxed out. Get some cabins up. And send as many free bodies as we have.
Time
5 days
to
left.
folks. What's out today?
And we will tear down the newly empty homes. We could tear down a care house, and 2 actually. We can combine those. And if you want to be more strategic about it because of the coal usage, So the generator still hasn't been fixed. People are terrified. We're doing what we can. Yeah, 10 minutes. Give it some time, people. Okay, and reduce capacity again. You can see those circles tightened up. We have enough coal for 5 days, and the generator is going to kaput in 4, so let us tear some of this down. We don't need all that coal capacity. And that'll free some people up to go to the dreadnought.
Well, the frost is here. Work time. Get moving.
Alright, let's get our food situation. Since we don't need to send any more food, we can also tear some of these down. Keep working, people. Do we have any engineers left? Find you out with the worker bees. And then we can put these engineers on the generator. So the next time that will stir the morale among our people so low that a desperate mob has stormed the evacuation center. They looted 176 food rations, 173 wood, 81 steel, and are leaving the city to flee for the dreadnought. Situation's getting out of control. Well, we don't have the Faithkeepers anymore, so we will have to let them go. Which is silly, because we were about to send a bunch of people anyway. They just made it harder on themselves. What do we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, we lost a lot. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more. Seven, and we'll take all that steel. And we'll send it to the dreadnought. Alright, we can send 80 more people. But I don't think we're going to get enough steel for the cabins. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be there when that thing blew up either.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
There go the 70 deserters. We're only getting 200 steel per day. We've got 3 days. $636 steel per day. We might be able to get that last cabin.
Workday ends. It's off time.
It's really all we need. 3 days left. 5 days of coal. In another day or two, we'll shut the coals down. Generator core damage. Sir, we had to shut down the generator due to the stress rising again. It was a close call this time, and the core seems to be severely damaged. The news has caused panic among our people, but we've managed to restore order, at least for now. Our engineers will find a way to patch up the core, but even though the repair station was fully staffed, it will take time. I believe this is our last repair. "22 hours. Luckily, the heat went way down. Sir, people are talking openly about overthrowing you. Bereft of hope, they see no future for our city, and they blame you for that. What should we do?" 2 days to raise hope. 2 days to launch Dreadnought. Have a sermon. And some prayers. Probably could have got that up if I'd have built the temple, but I'm not really worried about that. Oh, so close. Alright, let's send some more people. You guys gotta keep running, because you're the only ones we really, truly need. I have a gain on that, so get food in.
Work time. Get moving.
3. We need 5 more people. I'll take you 5. All right. I think the next time we'll just go ahead and launch it. Not going to address this right now. Sorry. How much longer do we have on this repair? 8 hours. And let's tear down some houses to get the coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5. I'll take those. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that'll get us a little more coal. See what I mean by we didn't need the wood generator anymore? We could tear that down early. We've got more wood than we know what to do with. probably tear down some of these resource depots too. Definitely the steel ones. And the food ones. Get some more coal out of these, or some steel out of these. Yes, we're doing what we can. Let me guess, it's got 10 minutes left again. 30. We're not going to call back the outpost. They're just as safe there, and they won't go on the dreadnought anyway. We only have enough room for so many people. Alright, that's it for the generator. Possible to fix. And we can only send 30 more people, so there's no reason to recall the outpost team. They're safer where they're at. Okay, as soon as Dreadnought gets back here, we're going to put as much coal in it as we can. Get our last 30 people in it, send it off, and then launch it. I only got 20 hours. They're going to kick me out anyway, so...
Wrap up well. The frost is here. Work time. Get moving.
Okay, we got pretty much all the cabins. And they're about to kick me out. So, let's launch it. Once the expedition leaves, there's no going back. It will be the end of Winterhome. Are you sure you want to launch it now? Yes. Because you guys are going to boot me before I can finish this, because I didn't take the temple. That's the end of Winterhome. When the orders to leave came, we gathered together. It seemed like almost all of the Winterhome was here. We thought with grief and gratitude of those who were missing. With so many saved, it felt so much more painful to leave those few remaining souls behind. Though our hearts were heavy with the guilt of surviving at the expense of others, we rode the dreadnought into the white void, gathering what was left of our society and leaving our home behind. We did not look back. We knew the fate that awaited Winterhome. Generator has failed. We had to flee. Even with limited space, we saved so many. What else could we do? Vigilant faith keepers, amputations, alcohol soothed our souls. We enforced order. Many died in riots. Finally, we set out with plenty of supplies, setting out into the unknown again, wary but hopeful. We pray someone buries the city of Winterhome. So we saved 470 people. The optimal was 500. The minimum was 350, I believe. So we met the requirements of the scenario, but we did not meet the optional requirements. We didn't quite get that last 30 people out there, but surprisingly, we got all the cabins built. I usually don't get all the cabins built, so I did better this time. All right, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Frostpunk Winterhome, and join us for further playthroughs. Thank you for joining me for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos come out. Once again, I'm House Gnome Gaming. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.